We started our fourth day driving towards Estes Park and the Rocky Mountain National Forest, or not National Park. So that's, we're getting a little bit closer there. We can see the mountain range in the distance. And then we hit Estes Park here in a little bit. And the houses up on the side of the mountain just fascinated me. So here's entering into Estes Park. This is us arriving at the edge of Estes Park. It was just so beautiful. Here's me sitting on a rock. Big mountain back behind the sign. And of course we had to get a couple pictures of the Jeep. This is the view entering Estes Park. It is magnificent. Can't imagine living right there at the bottom of those mountains. We took a little walk and saw the river flowing through. We had a wonderful breakfast, had my first frittata. Then we took a walk down their main street that was just store after store after store. It was a very pretty area. And there's the little stream again. We took a couple walks back to the stream. And there's us. And then we went to the Rocky Mountain National Park. We had to have a timed entry, so we got there and started through the park. All of these pictures look fake to me. It was just the most beautiful day. The clouds were beautiful. It's just remarkable how it's God's creation. And we just keep on traveling through the park. This was a very crazy road, back and forth, hairpin turns. Some of the trees were starting to turn. Those yellow ones, I believe, are the aspens, which I have fallen in love with. Yes, there's a bunch of the aspens. We stopped several times along the way. Beautiful in every direction. God's creation. This is the road you can see on the mountainside. We just drove up that road and it winds back and forth on the mountainside. It was a crazy road. And then we just kept driving further and further up the mountain. And I think this was the stop that we decided that we needed to take the top off. Yep, there we are, top off. And we took the rest of the trip, but it got really cold when we got to the top. But we just kept the top off the rest of the time. So some of these pictures I actually took out of the top of the Jeep, which was kind of fun. But it was an easy way to take pictures and not have to get out, too. Here it's getting closer to the top of the mountain, it's getting more, yeah, there we go. So we have on our coats. It got really cold up there at the top of the mountain. And it's very barren up there, as you can see here. It's just not a lot on the ground. There's no trees growing. Just very barren, but still beautiful. Here while we're winding. Okay, we are coming down the Rocky Mountains after we got to a height of 12,000 feet. And now we're making nice little hairpin turns on the way down. All these tall trees here look like they were probably about 2 inches tall when we were up on the mountain, but yeah, they're a little bit taller than that. So it's been a beautiful drive today. We took the top off, so we're doing good. It's been a wild ride. Most beautiful scenery. I feel like I'm a grain of sand right now in this big beautiful mountain range. This rock formation was just fascinating, and I fell in love with the aspen trees.